Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our review of the Blue Studio Energy 2. Now, if you know the Studio Energy line, this of course has a massive battery in there. But of course, before that, Blue packs in a lot of accessories into its packaging so that you get a lot for your bang for your buck for the device you're picking up. So it comes with a USB OTG cable, so you can actually charge other devices with your phone, micro USB cable, headphones, a power adapter. You've got, of course, a case for this device, as well as a screen protector. So yeah, it comes with everything you need to get your phone ready and set to go. So that's something that's nice that Blue actually does. Now, all that packed in together retails for $179.99. So it's quite affordable smartphone. Plus, it does pack a 5,000 milliamp battery. So it's got a massive battery built into this case, into this device, and it's actually pretty light for the kind of battery size you get there. So a micro USB port at the bottom, nothing on the left hand side, your power and volume on the right. Behind you have an 8 megapixel camera. And the display is a 5-inch HD display. It's 720p, and of course Blue likes to list all the specs at the back. So your expansion for memory is 64 gigabytes micro SD. Internally you've got 8 1.5 gigs of RAM, and that's just to showcase that battery behind. It's a 5,000 milliamp, as I mentioned. You've got 2 SIM slots. It's a dual SIM device, and your micro SD card slot is at the very top of the smartphone. Again, very nice build, a little bit more flush. You've got touch sensitive buttons in the front, and this is running Android 5.0. Now, the one thing I will criticize Blue is that their OS, or you could say the UI overlay, is not the same across the board. But that doesn't mean that it isn't fluid or it doesn't function pretty well. So I really had no slowdowns or any interruptions in use. The UI is close to stock Android look and feel, but it isn't. It still has its own UI overlay on there, but it's running Android 5.0 on this device. Altogether, I have to say though, it was a very smooth experience. Now, in terms of battery life, if you have a 5,000 milliamp battery, how much battery life do you expect to get with this device? Well, according to Blue, it's about 3 days of battery life. In my use, in moderate use, I got close to 4 days of battery life with this. This is a smartphone that gives you extended battery use. Now, the camera is an 8 megapixel camera, as you stated. It's got a fairly robust camera UI. You can go in, of course, make some edits, changes to your camera settings, and it takes some decent photos. I will say that the photos from the camera were actually good enough. The low light, of course, is nothing to write home about because this really isn't focused on that, but the rear camera actually does a decent job and something you can take photos on. My overall experience with this device has been really, really good. The battery life is fantastic, best in class in market on any device, any level and pricing. You also have a very nice build. I like the way Blue has been improving their device builds over time, and also they've also started improving the camera, because the previous 8 megapixel cameras were downright atrocious. They've actually done a better job with it here. So those kind of improvements are good to see. Now, in terms of other specs, there's a quad-core processor, 1.3 gigahertz. There's a MediaTek processor in there, and again, it's also a 4G LTE device. So you can see some photos I actually took from the device. So overall, this is a solid smartphone. If you're looking for something with extensive battery life, 4G LTE, and also just a decent price, definitely check out the Blue Studio Energy 2. If you have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy your entertainment.